Hi, let's jump back into restart. So when we left off last time, um, they were looking for things for, let me see, visuals to cut away to, mementos, old photographs, so that when they're talking about things with him, they can have other things on the screen other than just his face. And they're like looking in his closets and things, and they are just jam-packed full of stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Mr. Solway peers into another box. Son of a gun! I was wondering what I did with my 32-piece ratchet set. I look at him, standing up and walking on his own, even bending over to see inside a carton. It's hard to believe that this is the same Mr. Solway that I first met, struggling on the walker and never even bothering to open the blinds or to let some light into his gloomy room. Maybe when his wife died and he moved into Portland Street, he lost focus because everything in his life used to revolve around her. But now that Shoshana and I are coming over to work on the video, he's totally different. He wants to present himself well on camera, so he shaves, dresses well, stands straighter, and walks better. According to the nurses, his appetite has improved at mealtimes. It's so important to have purpose, isn't it? We dig around some more, moving stuff out of the closet and unpacking boxes until the floor is covered in knickknacks. We do find a few things we can use in the video. Black and white photographs from the barracks in Korea, the Solway's wedding picture in a double frame with one from their 50th anniversary, his old military dog tags, and another set belonging to a buddy who was killed in the war. We've got enough, but Shoshana is like a bloodhound on her hands and knees in the closet, running her hand along the baseboard. What are you doing back there? Mr. Solway asks. Drilling for oil? She reaches behind a golf bag and draws out a navy blue velvet jewelry box of an odd triangular shape. Embossed in silver on the lid is the Great Seal of the United States. You found my medal! Mr. Solway exclaims in amazement. Glowing with discovery, Shoshana flips open the cover. The box is empty. Mr. Solway frowns. It must have fallen out. Shoshana and I give the closet floor a thorough inspection. No metal. In this place, he's sarcastic. Lots of state occasions here. Whoop, hang on. I skipped a part. Let's see. They give the floor a thorough inspection. No metal. She has a question. Mr. Solway, when was the last time you wore your medal? In this place? Lots of state occasions here. Wheelchair races, canasta games, colonoscopies. What about before that, before you moved here? He casts a wry grin. I get you. What if the crazy old codger packed up the empty case for a medal he lost 20 years ago? No, don't apologize. It's a valid question. The answer is I never wore it. Not that I was ashamed of it, but it didn't feel right. Like I'd be saying, "Look how great I am. I've got a better medal than you. Any dimwit can earn a Purple Heart." My wife used to take it out once a year on Veterans Day, and when I refused to wear it, she would polish it up and put it away again. Maybe one time she misplaced it. She was confused towards the end. It's possible. He retreats to his easy chair and sits in silence. Talking about his wife always makes him sad. We quit filming early in order to leave our subject with his memories. I love Mr. Solway, but he's pretty weird, Shoshana says as we cross the lobby heading for the exit. He won his country's highest honor and then basically ignored it. People were different back then, I offer. More modest. Yeah, sure, modest, but to care so little that you don't even bother to open the case to see if the medal is still there, and then to hide it in the back of your closet behind a golf bag, you've got to be a real oddball. We're going through the sliding doors, which might be why she doesn't notice that I stagger for a split second. Missing medal. Buried, an empty case buried under tons of junk. Mr. Solway's medal wasn't lost. It was stolen. Somebody pocketed it and tossed the case where it would be hard to find. Who would do such a thing? There are plenty of possibilities. Portland Street is a busy place with a big staff, doctors, nurses, attendants, service people. There were painters in recently. It could have been one of the other residents or even a visitor. But as I run my mind over the range of suspects, an image keeps forcing itself in front of my eyes. I see a $20 bill in Mrs. Swanson's shaky hand. I see greedy fingers snatching it away. Bear and Aaron gloating over all the pizza it would buy. Of course, there is a big difference between $20 and the decoration awarded to a war hero to honor his bravery above and beyond the call of duty. But somebody greedy enough to take money from a confused old lady who thinks she's tipping room service? How could a guy like that pass up the chance to get his hands on something far more valuable? I must turn pale because Shoshana regards me in concern. Are you okay? You look like you're about to faceplant. I'm fine. I'm so not fine, but I keep my mouth shut. What kind of friend am I that I instantly suspect Aaron and Bear of stealing Mr. Solway's medal? What kinds of friends are they that it's so easy for me to believe that they did? Two hard questions, followed by a third. What should I do now? Good question. What should he do? Was he involved? Were they involved? Stop by next time to find out more. Talk to you later. Be safe and kind.